with all the things, not only in my professional career, but with my son, and all the things we went through there. You got to stay strong, and that's the Kelly way.
The Kelly way. Tonight, a new battle begins for the Hall of Fame quarterback. Today, we learned that Jim Kelly's cancer has returned. The recurrence comes less than 1 year after Kelly was first diagnosed with oral cancer. Joining me now is News 4 Sports Director Steve Vesey. Steve, this is really unsettling news.
Yeah, you know, especially for a guy that a lot of people around here view as a larger-than-life figure. Kelly, diagnosed last year with squamous cell carcinoma, had surgery to remove the cancerous cells last year. During one of his follow-up tests this week, doctors found out the cancer returned. Cancer specialists at ECMC are working on a treatment plan right now for Kelly, and once again, he has a lot of people in his corner. We caught up with some of his former teammates tonight, all of them talking about Jim's personality as a fighter, as a leader. They're behind him as he begins another battle.
Jim Kelly's probably one of the toughest human beings I've ever known. And so, you know, when he first had this battle against cancer, you know, you just feel he's the kind of guy that if anybody can fight it and beat it, you know, he's that kind of guy.
I'm just praying that the doctors are knowledgeable enough to try to, you know, get rid of this and you know, give him the quality of life he deserves.
You know, it really says a lot about Kelly's character when you hear a lot of his former teammates talk about him.
Yeah, and tonight we're also hearing from former Bills head coach Marv Levy. He coached Kelly throughout his entire career as a Buffalo Bill. And Steve, I think it's fair to say that this man knows him very well.
Yeah, I mean, he presented Kelly at the Hall of Fame. Far more than just a coach to Jim Kelly. News 4's Lauren Brill spoke with Marv Levy earlier tonight.
Marv Levy coached Jim Kelly during his trips to the Super Bowl. Today, I spoke to the Hall of Fame coach, unfortunately breaking the horrible news to him.
The cancer is back. Those are words those close to Jim Kelly hoped they would never hear. Unfortunately, those are exactly the words many heard today.
It's devastating news. I do not know all the details of it, of course, and I'm hoping they're not dire in circumstance.
Details of the recurrence are still unclear. But Marv Levy, his former coach, knows whatever the diagnosis is, Jim Kelly will fight and fight hard.
It's not just tough, not just macho tough. It's great, tremendous strength of character that the man has. There's a tough battle ahead, but Jim, I'm sure, is going to face up and do everything he can to conquer it.
Jim may no longer take the field. It's been a while since he's thrown a touchdown at the Ralph. Even so, his teammates and coaches still won't let him battle any opponent alone.
Our prayers, our thoughts are with him so deeply, so privileged, all of us who know him, to say that he's our friend, and we're just hoping and praying that the turn will be a good one.
News 4 Sports spoke to several others close to Jim Kelly. Steve Vesey will have more from them a little later in sports. Lauren Brill, News 4.